You're on board the Queen Mary 2, one of the most luxurious cruise liners in the world, but you're hankering for a buffet. What's it like? Welcome back to the Ritzy Travel Guide. Now, I know what you're thinking to yourself, the buffet, seriously, why? We're on an elegant ship like the Queen Mary 2 and we're talking about going to the buffet? Well, sometimes need must, perhaps you're in a hurry. But before you get all concerned about it, the buffet is actually really rather good. We went in with our cameras at various times of the day, breakfast, lunch and dinner, so you can see what's on offer. Let's now swoop in, starting with breakfast. So this is the King's Court, the buffet restaurant. Now, before we get onto the food, we must first give credit to this revamped section of the ship. It's really a very nice contemporary design, and most importantly, it's a spacious setup. We've all been on other cruise lines where the buffet area is cramped and almost unworkable. Not so here with its wide aisles that are easy to glide around. There's oodles of table space and we never found a problem getting somewhere to sit. Some of the tables have a great view looking out to deck. So, onto the breakfast food itself. First off, eggs in every shape and form. And thumbs up to the scrambled eggs, far better and tastier than we've had elsewhere on other cruise ships. Most days there was a roast meat at breakfast, such as gammon here. The usual staples such as bacon, sausages, tomatoes, hash browns and beans. And a great selection of smoked fish, such as mackerel and salmon, won't see those on a P&O buffet, and smoked meats and hams. There was a large selection of yogurts, muesli ingredients and dried fruits, or prepared muesli in little pots, a whole selection of various fresh fruits, and now on to the bakeries, croissants and pain au chocolat. There was also Danish pastries and assorted savouries. Breads in a whole variety of types and tastes, muffin of the day, more breads, and any number of jams, conserves and marmalades. And then a huge array of breakfast cereals from a dispenser or in boxes. And we have the drink stations here. This is available pretty much round the clock. Lemon and ginger, English breakfast, raspberry, peppermint, Assam, chamomile, Earl Grey and green tea. Now don't forget, just down the corridor, same deck, just a hop and a skip away, is the light breakfast buffet in the Carinthia Lounge. This fast became our favourite place if we want a quick bite to eat, as it had a really upscale form of light buffet. They would make on-demand, really great breakfasts, such as you see here. Very bistro-like. They had items such as eggs benedict, kedgeree, frittatas, and these delicious yogurt jars with different fillings. They were absolutely fantastic. Fruits in various guises, and the most delectable pastries, sweet and savoury. Okay, that's what was on offer for breakfast. Now before we get on to lunch and dinner, if you're enjoying our videos, don't forget to subscribe because we have a lot more Queen Mary 2 content coming up over the coming weeks and months. Okay, on to lunch and dinner. Let's see what was on offer typically on those occasions. There was chicken cordon bleu, ribeye in butter sauce, fried katsu chicken, roast potatoes, Spanish rice. There was chicken a la king, variety of vegetables, baked aubergine with parsley crumb, salmon and prawn fish cakes, minute steak, stir-fried vegetables and noodles, plum sauce chicken. There was all sorts of sashimi and sushi, a whole raft of different salads. So we've had some pesto gnocchi, some beef cannelloni, and some pasta bolognese. And the sort of Tex-Mex meets Italian, we have baked potatoes, beef cassoulet, bolognese sauce, French fries, and some margarita pizza. We have a ploughman's with gammon ham and sliced tomatoes. We have some eggs and chive sandwiches, some smoked salmon and tomato, which is also gluten-free. Well done again. And for all the kids amongst us, an ice cream and cone section, which was open around the clock, no matter what time of day it was, breakfast, lunch and dinner. Not bad for a food court. We have some pear flambe on the go. That looks quite good. And there was an endless assortment of desserts, but I didn't record those. Am I bad? So that was the buffet aboard the Queen Mary 2 at the King's Court. I think you'll agree it's definitely a step up above the average cruise line that you get out there. Also should mention at this stage, the Carinthia Lounge has a lunch and an afternoon buffet, which we're covering in a separate video. Remember to subscribe to know when that one drops. Thanks so much for watching us on the Ritzy Travel Guide. You can watch these other videos on the Queen Mary 2 now.